go and say that Twitter website was a mistake, yeah. Freax.
Hello, everybody. It's your boy Joseph Rothschild, and we got some Twitter freaks for you. Let's begin with this. Let's just get a quick cross-section of Brace's FYP. I don't know how this man has put together the most unbelievably freakish scroll on TikTok of all time. But let's just watch these together, okay?
You wanted your house to feel like a spa. You'd fill it with good-smelling candles and soft pillows.
Give your house a Jewish atmosphere. That was the first one. Let's follow it up with his sponsored post.
Hey, with all this talk about eugenics and disability, just a kind reminder that choosing not to wear a mask when you can.
Absolutely no idea if one of my favorite bands might want.
You like what I'm saying?
No, I don't like what you're saying.
You tried the dating app that rhymes with schmumble. You met.
When you're a power gay on the train in Israel, you have big, strong IDF soldiers to protect.
What would you say if I say I wanted to go back to being monogamous?
Oh my god, why are you wearing a mask in 2025?
Wednesday, I'm going to Israel.
The war in Iraq was a battle with the ET Anunnaki race.
I am a proud Jewish woman. And
would you push the button to end global poverty?
Yo, just fuck Benova back once.
Can never find a lie like.
Timo, go. Love it, baby.
For capitalism to exist, there needs to be classes.
I'm an atheist.
Thank you.
Tesla is not the enemy.
I used to think that I was an anti-Zionist.
Something that I appreciate.
You wanted your house.
It's just unbelievable. It's like you watch this and you just get dumbfounded. Like, what do you even say? How did you manage to put this together? How it's like every single video is just a shotgun blast to the head. Like the sequence that's like the Iraq War was a battle against the extraterrestrial Anunnaki race into Yashafat into 1 second of the like white kid with the worst dreads I've ever seen rapping into the two furries having some sort of sexual experience with a balloon in between them is like, this is fucking unthinkable, man.
There needs to be
just awful. This feed was manually made by the CIA to kill the poster. I gotta hope so. I honestly can't. That has to be the thing that is happening. Into the Tesla song. Wow. Holy shit. Okay. Woo. Can only go up from here. Okay, let's start with this. I've been thinking about this image all week. Capitalism needs a logo. It's a huge miss that communism has the hammer and sickle and capitalism has nothing. I can't believe how good this flag is. I've been sending it to everyone I can. We have the burger Hitler, the burger Mussolini, the burger swastika, the bacon stars and stripes. God, it's good. Holy shit. But I love bacon. I'm sorry, Hardleg, you are an epic bacon poster. You will eat the burger. Are you ready for the New World Burger? All right, next up we have. All right, let's get into the stuff that really matters. First and foremost, Solo Leveling wins Anime of the Year at the 2025 #Anime Awards. And what can I say but we agree? Like, I've seen some people like saying some really mean, frustrating things about this, and I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand. What's wrong with Solo Leveling? There's hype moments. There's aura. Now, to be clear, who else could have possibly won it? There have been no other anime in 2025 that were released. Freeran? $2024. What do you want me to say? 2024. Bleach: The 1,000-Year Blood War. Okay, nobody's watching that shit. Solo Leveling was 2024. Oops. Well, did Freerun have fucking hype moments in Aura? Not that I could think of. This came out. Is this the... Oh, the Animal Crossing anime? Wow.
Rip Tom Nook, my fucking goat.
That's crazy. How come that didn't win? It had hype moments and Aura in that one clip. Demon Slayer? Didn't Demon Slayer already win Anime of the Year? God. Someone posted, I think in the comments, like the list of anime that have won Anime of the Year, and it's like, oh no, man, that's rough. It's always Slop that wins best anime. No, it was literally voted on by the public. That's how I know it's bad. The average, what's that quote that's like, think of the average member of the public. And then you got to internalize the fact 50% of people are dumber than that. All right, next up. All right, let's talk about the new Lilo and Stitch. So Lilo and Stitch came out. Lilo and Stitch, Stitch has a glitch, the live action version. So what's going on with this movie? Well, it's released, and they've made huge, sweeping changes to pretty much every aspect of the film. Jumba now sounds like McLovin from Superbad. There's no real villain anymore. They took out Gontu. Cobra Bubbles just does completely different stuff. Instead of everyone being together at the end, the sister goes off to college, and Lilo becomes property of the state. Pleakley doesn't cross-dress. Why even watch at this point? But this is the bleakest part.
What about Ohana? He hasn't been here that long. Neither have I. Dad said Ohana means family.
Huh?
Ohana means family. Family means
Nobody gets left behind.
Or
forgotten. I know. I hate it when you use Ohana against me.
Why are you trying to go against what Mama and Papa said?
Because we were left behind. I know. All that stuff sounds so nice. It sounds really nice to me too, but that is not reality. This is reality. And I need you to start living in it with me.
That's so true. Listen, all that shit sounds good, but in real life, sometimes you gotta hustle. Sometimes you need hype moments and Aura. You got to start living in reality. This is reality. The movie. Man, I don't know. Why does it have to be so cynical? That's the part I just don't get. It's a movie about an alien landing on off the coast of Hawaii. Come on. CinemaSins ass movie. You can hear them writing dialogue so that it has as few dings in it as possible. Like, what do you want? But I think the sickest part of it is this. If you go to the Rotten Tomatoes, 93% of audiences liked it. So when all of you hop on the internet to go, Cuties had an 80%, but this movie only has a 40%? Yeah, this is why I trust the popcorn meter. You know what I don't trust? Audiences. I do not trust people to make the right decision. They are dumb. These people are suffering from the sunk cost fallacy because they already paid money to watch this movie. So rather than be branded as the dumbest guy ever, they have to be like, actually, it was really good and I loved it. And if you didn't like it, then you're part of the 7. I don't know, man. These are the same people that voted for Solo Leveling in my mind. I keep saying people are blaming the audience scores on people bringing their children, and it's like, oh, are the children writing the fucking reviews on Rotten Tomatoes? You know what's happening, dog. And anyone who works in a movie theater can confirm this for you. Yes, kids are going to see the Lilo and Stitch movie, but you know who else is going to see the Lilo and Stitch movie? Millennials, Disney adults. They're excited to relive their childhood. But you know what? It's time for you to live in reality, the reality of the Lilo and Stitch live action movie. kill all Disney adults. A little too far. A little too far, I would say. Oh, shit. The Phoenician scheme sucks? Oh, I wanted this one to be good. 78%. Blah. All right. Next up. Sucks, that's a B. I mean, can you sort by director? You can. This would be Wes Anderson's worst rated movie by a lot. There you go. Next up. You'll never guess what the original image looked like. Now, if you have already seen the original image, do not speak up. But guess. Let's go up a little bit. Here's Peter Griffin. He's hanging out with a zombie. He's hanging out with Ned Flanders. Okay, Peter Griffin is now gone. It's a Simpson-fied version of a football player. All right. We are now shifting again. Looking more like a normal person. It's been giblified 100 times over. Okay, wait, we're back up. We're back up. There's a little doll. We've got almost a real-looking person. All right, it's kind of fat Mike Tyson. Where are we going from here? They're white now. Hair gone, bald. No longer smiling. Beard. Oh! I would not have guessed that in a million years. I would never have guessed that in a million years. Dream. Is Dream making new music, by the way? He's my favorite musician of all time. Is he finally making new music? No. That's what The Mask is. True. Wait, there is a new Dream music. Yo.
Name is mine. It's hard to believe, man. Tell me you're lying.
Damn, he's good as hell. Next up. Check out this dog that drinks soup. Oh my god.
Here are all the soups my senior dog had this week in our Chinese household. This is Rambo. He's a Chinese shepherd and loves vegetables. Anytime we make soup, my mom always make a mini pot just for him. On Sunday, Rambo got loofah soup. In Cantonese, we call it sigua tang. Yes, the same loofah that is used to make sponges. So my mom is adding a little bit of loofah, a few dry shrimp, and some plain pork broth she had made ahead of time. Rambo didn't get to eat the loofah because I didn't know how to pick them, and I bought the old one. They were way too fibrous and hard to digest. So my mom squeezed out all the soup from the loofah and let Rambo enjoy just the broth. He couldn't wait.
Oh,
he
loves
how
it.
Long his tongue could reach. And here's Rambo enjoying the soup.
Oh,
and
he
once he
loves
was
it.
done, he brought the bowl back to my mom. And
He said, "I want more soup."
On Monday, we had Chinese mustard green soup with salted
Ooh,
egg.
that
We
looks
call
good
it
as
ham
fuck.
gai choy tao. Since Rambo cannot have any salted egg, my mom
Yeah.
made a dog-friendly version just for him. She added some pork, Chinese mustard greens, and an egg. She even separated
Wait, I thought
the
he couldn't
yolk
have
from the
egg.
white because Rambo loves the yolk. Once the soup cooled, my mom scooped some into his bowl. When Rambo, he just couldn't wait.
Oh,
Stole
it's the
egg
salt.
yolk
Oh,
right there. He loved the
he
soup,
snapped the
finished
egg
all the
out.
vegetables, and brought the bowl back to
Oh,
my mom. And
what a
yesterday, we had
sweetie.
braised daikon for dinner, so my mom saved some daikon on the side for Rambo to make him a quick soup. Just daikon, water, dry shrimp, and a little bit of chicken breast.
Oh,
She
he's
made
gonna go
Rambo's soup in
crazy
tiny
on this
pot
soup.
while our daikon dish was still cooking. He's so cute. She even added a little bit of green bell pepper
Yeah, 'cause he needs
because
his
she said it
veggies.
looked too plain.
Oh,
Rambo got
he's
to
like,
enjoy his
I need
daikon
visual
soup before
intrigue.
his regular meal.
Oh
he
my
finished
gosh,
everything again.
look at that,
That's
he's
why
going
I call him my
crazy.
Chinese shepherd for a reason. He really loves vegetables. And as always, he brought his soup bowl back to my mom.
Oh, he's such a good guy.
Thank you.
Oh man, what a sweet doggy. My wokest opinion is that dogs deserve real meals. I follow this woman on YouTube Shorts that makes, she's the for my husband's lunch today woman, and sometimes she'll talk about cooking a meal for the dog, and I every time I see it I'm like, all right. Next up. A Memorial Day message from the President of the United States. Folks, he's still fucking got it. All right, watch this shit. Happy Memorial Day to all, including the scum that spent the last 4 years trying to destroy our country through warped radical left minds who allowed 21 million people illegally enter our country, many of them being criminals and the mentally insane, through an open border that only an incompetent president would approve, and through judges who are on a mission to keep murderers, drug dealers, rapists, gang members, and released prisoners from all over the world in our country so they can rob, murderer, and rape again, all protected by these USA hating judges who suffer from an ideology that is sick and very dangerous for our country. Hopefully, the United States Supreme Court and other good and compassionate judges throughout the land will save us from the decisions of the monsters who want our country to go to hell. But fear not, we have made great progress over the last 4 months, and America will soon be safe and great again. Again, happy Memorial Day, and God bless America. Who are we memorializing on Memorial Day? I totally forgot. Is it the fucked up judges? Oh. Thought it was the evil judges. Man, he still got it. This is like 2 sentences total, and it takes a page and a half to write. It's perfect. It's great. The man loves the comma. He is. I will say this M dash has got me a little scared. I'm like, please do not outsource this to Grok. Grok cannot be responsible for your incredible shit. It's unbelievable. Next up. All right, here we go.
People are crazy. And the problem is, I stopped it because they came to see me. Sir, we have a new fighter jet. We think it's environmentally friendly. I said, who cares if you're dropping bombs all over the place? You're shooting everybody.
This one showed back up on the TL this week, and God, I just love it so much.
You're shooting everybody.
It's more environmentally friendly. Who cares? You're killing people. Is he wrong, though? Is he wrong? Oh, my God. All right, moving on. This is a big one. Music on SoundCloud is so much better. Let's listen to this together.
Up, jump to boogie to the bang, bang, high. It's the kind of beat to go. It's the kind of beat to go. It's the kind of beat
to go. This is going to show up in Peeps' pre-stream so obviously. Hey, this is something you'd listen to 100% though.
Up, jump to boogie to the bang, bang, high. It's the kind of beat to go. It's the kind of beat to go. It's the kind of beat to go.
It's not bad. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This would be good as like Peeps' like intro. Here, hold up. Let me see if I can pull it up on YouTube if he ever uploaded. If he was just like doing this.
Up, jump to boogie to the bang, bang, high. It's the kind of beat to go. It's the kind of beat to go. It's the kind of beat to go.
Like I think it would fit. I mean, it wouldn't say pedophile gaming, but it would say like that's MBT's second channel. Yeah, for sure. I have to admit, I laughed at all those when people were doing like Epstein gaming and shit. I thought they were very funny. All right, check this out. So this is the pros and cons of a job posting. Cons: no salary. The salary they offer is a scam. Oh. Yeah, I mean that's pretty important. I'm not gonna lie. That's what it's like working for you. That's true. That's true. I will say, who here has gone to a job offer or like an interview that they found out halfway through the interview it was not a job but volunteer work, or some kind of mechanism by which you weren't going to be paid? Me. Getting a couple me's here, or a pyramid scheme. I did a couple times when I was a teenager. Yeah, I had one that ended up being a pyramid scheme. Good. Or it's commission. Yeah. Same concept. Hi. All right, next up. A man asked a Muslim man, "Why do your women cover their bodies in their hair?" The Muslim man smiled and took 2 pieces of candy out from his pocket. He opened one and ate it quickly. Then he opened and ate the other one. "I love candy," he said. Yes, very wise. Yes, very wise. Wait, I agree. Man. All right, a couple more, and then we're going to do a real thing. Okay, let's talk about Rebecca's insane post here. So, Rebecca posts a selfie and says, "Could you date a girl that has a joystick?" She's just doing, like, bottom barrel, slop-ass posting. Look at this fucking reply. "Nope, I'll stay in my lane. Have no bias that do. Equally for everyone, except traitor Trump, lying, corrupt, whiny bitch, needs to be in a prison cell." I love this fucking website, man. This website really does have the sauce. Every 5 days, Rebecca gets a post like this, where she'll post, like, "How's everybody doing today?" And someone named, like Resist Forever will be like, "I'm doing good, but I hope Cheeto Benito stubs his toe on a freaking Lego." Oh, man. It's so good. More of it, please. All right, we got to do the Jordan Peterson one. So Jubilee uploaded again. If you guys are unfamiliar with Jubilee, it's an experiment in seeing if a YouTube video release can make me do it. Their most recent one was 1 Christian versus 20 atheists, and the Christian is Jordan Peterson. Hold up. That's not the title of this video. I could have sworn that when I saw it yesterday, it said 1 Christian versus 20 atheists featuring Jordan Peterson. How interesting. They changed it. Well, if you need a little insight into why they changed it, check out this video. First off, I appreciate that they found 20 r/atheists in 2025. Like, these are a group of individuals. Again, I've said it many times. We need to release back into the ecosystem like the wolves in Yellowstone. They're cringe as hell. I can't stand them, but we need them to keep the deer population down, okay? So here's Jordan Peterson debating what I have to imagine is a 20-year-old they're, just pressing out of a twink mold with Play-Doh at the... If you've ever watched Jordan Peterson talk, he always does this. Like, someone's like, "So you think this?" He's like, "What? What do you mean? What?
What is this?"
Holy shit! He calls it. He goes, "Nah, I'm out." I love watching these fucking twink-ass boys dunk on an old man. It's elder abuse at this point. He's got big holes where a lot of his brain is supposed to be from the benzos, but it's crazy that it's still easy to get these shots off on the guy.
You're really quite something, you are. Aren't I? But you're really quite nothing. Right? You're not a Christian.
Okay, I'm done with him.
Just dunked. I love it. Has anyone watched the full video? It says that I've watched the full video because I clicked on the video, and that's what YouTube does. Has anyone seen the entire video? Is it worth looking at? I really just don't want to watch it. No. Okay, thank you. I'm done. They changed the title. Yeah. Within a couple hours, they did change it to Jordan Peterson versus 20 atheists. I guess arguing what? If he's also an atheist, then, like, what are they fucking arguing, if his tie looks bad. Breton! I do like the way he dresses. He looks like fucking shit all the time. It's great. Okay. Last thing we got to do. This is a big one. We have one final Twitter freak, and by Twitter freak I mean labor dispute. So have you seen this shit? Can we do the Danny one? Yeah, we can do it at the end. So I'll just click this here. For the past 600 days, ever since the workers at the TCGplayer Authentication Center elected to form a union with the CWA, parent company of TCGplayer eBay has not come to the table in any sort of meaningful way. They're like stalling out negotiations. It's been 600 days. They haven't gotten a good negotiation going. Well, yesterday, eBay announced, rather than fucking interact with the union, they are just going to completely shut down the Syracuse authentication factory, and they're going to move it to like Tallahassee or something. They might be moving it to Tennessee. It's Tennessee or Kentucky, I think. Can't remember. I guess I could click the link and it would tell me everything I need to know. Or not. Anyway, this has made pretty big waves already. Saffron Olive posted about it, just being like, wow, okay. The union immediately came out and said, this is union busting, and I imagine this will go through the NLRB. But in the meantime, this whips ass. eBay has decided to hire a security guards to show up and just kind of harass them. Like they claim that they're walking into the break room with workers, and like they've got an eye on the bathrooms, and they're like, there's a report that one of the people like grabbed and shoved one of the workers against a locker as he was attempting to clean it. And they were told that they were being paid hourly, by the way, to beat on people. Awesome. Cool. Isn't this illegal? Oh, yeah, but who's going to stop them? This is, I don't know. It's just, it's quite ridiculous. I will say, if you're in Syracuse, they are doing a rally outside the headquarters tomorrow, and in the meantime, they are also throwing together a petition for people to voice that this fucking sucks. So if you want to do that, I'm gonna pin that link for the chat, and it would really be helpful to do this. You are gonna have to type in your postal code. Good. If people stop using TCGplayer, where will people get their cards? I don't know. That's the thing. You would think. Anyway, if you guys must know, this is why Broke Boy Season 2 used Card Market.